Module 4, U.S. Department of Transportation Emergency Response Guidebook, also known as the ERG. First, read the sentence enclosed in the box below. After you're done reading the sentence, count the F's in the sentence. Check once again to be sure of your content. The sentence reads, "Finished files are the result of years of scientific study combined with the experience of many years." How many F's are in that sentence? Be sure of your count. Is that your final answer? Was your answer 3, 5, or the correct answer of 6? The Emergency Response Guidebook is used to identify the material. There are 4-digit ID numbers, or you can identify it by the name of the material. Emergency Response Guidebook, where ERG, is broken down into colored sections. The yellow bordered sections are pages in numerical order by the ID number. The blue bordered sections are pages in alphabetical order by the name. The orange bordered sections are the guide pages. And finally, the green bordered are by ID number, TIH, water activity, or table of initial isolation distance and protective action distances. As you flip through your ERG, you may say, hey, what about the highlighted materials found in the yellow or the blue bordered pages? Also, what about that letter P that's found on some of the guide page numbers? The highlighted materials are considered toxic inhalation hazards, TIH, materials. And there is a P following that identifies that the material will polymerize violently. This is the table of initial isolation and protective action distances found in the green bordered pages. If the highlighted materials on fire, don't use the isolation table, but rather go directly to the appropriate guide page. Or you can use the placard. What guide page would you use if you had a radioactive symbol with the number 7 on it? What about a guide for explosives? What about mixed loads or unidentified materials? The guide pages are divided into 3 main sections. The first section deals with the potential hazards, fire explosion, and health effects. The second section deals with the public safety measures, protective clothing needed, and evacuation. The third section covers the emergency response actions. If there were a fire, a spill, or a leak, and the first aid. You can see on the guide pages the potential hazards, public safety, and your emergency response. There are differences in day and night when looking at the table of isolation distances, and also whether it is a small spill or a large spill. There's also a list of dangerous water reactive materials, for example, sodium cyanide. Let's look at a solid piece of sodium hydrosulfide. See how all those words are on there? Can you find the one that is one letter different? They all appear to say sodium hydrosulfide. Have you found it yet? Take a moment and look up the difference one letter can make.